most people think that they have very unique problems. And everybody's problem, of course, is slightly nuanced, and there's a slight different detail to problems as practice owners and clinical dentists. But I will say that in all the years that I've been doing this, we founded the DSI in 2012. I graduated in 2002. So we've been doing this for almost 15 years now. The vast majority of all of the issues, challenges, problems that dentists face boil down to these 6 main areas. So we got foundational principles, mission, vision, core value. The core value is the actual vision of the practice. Operational systemization, that's the operations manual, how you are systemized within the dental practice. Lifetime patient experience. We have new patient acquisition. Mary's going to talk about that. Are you aware of how effective your marketing dollar is when you send a dollar out into the world to try to attract a new patient? Are you aware of how efficient that dollar is and what your return on investment is for that dollar? Of course, human resources, like it or not, and most times most of us do not like it, dentistry is a very human-dependent business. We work on humans, we employ humans, and we are human. Humans are hard. Humans are very, very hard. Since the pandemic, we had about 25% of the workforce leave the profession and never came back. About 22% of hygienists. Don't get me started on hygienists, but right now there's 19,500-ish open positions for hygienists around the United States. There's about 189,000 hygienists in the United States right now. There's 205,000 practicing dentists. And if you talk to a consultant like me, the practice should have a ratio of 2-to-1 hygienist to doctor ratio. However, we are not even 1-to-1. So right now the pendulum has swung wildly in the direction of the hygienist. They have all the leverage. We're going to have different conversations when it comes to recruiting humans for our practices, retaining them, paying them a reasonable wage. Most times I recommend, if you can find the good ones, you pay them at the top of that range and you figure out how to be more efficient and how to be more productive with a good group of people. I could talk for an entire day on strategies to get the best hygienists or even decent hygienists and make them exceptional, but that's not for today. We're going to talk about startups and acquisitions today. Podcast, it's free, Dentalpreneur. Overhead and cash flow. This is something that really kind of differentiates us as a consulting group. We work a lot about looking at profit and loss reports, cash flow reports, balance sheets, allowing people to know the difference. We do all the financial reporting for all of our 240 private clients, and we represent about 350 practices. So overhead and cash flow control, KPI analysis, profitability analysis, historical analysis, debt analysis.